I'll go ahead and ask Sundara if there's any other details she happens to know about this legendary beast.
Nope, it's just said that Captain Wolf left some sort of magical creature in there to make sure that no one else ever got his treasure besides him.
Well, supposedly the freaking Sahagwin are here too, so I don't know if they're working together or what, or they're, donating to it.
She's like, yeah, here, take this with a grain of salt. It's a legend, yes, and there aren't actually any details about this magical beast. It's just some mythical boogeyman creature there to eat pirates and sink ships.
And the Sahagwin probably worship it like a god.
Probably.
Because they're, small-minded critters.
Well, if I know anything about freaking pond scum and worshipping gods, is the god can be put to sleep and then coup de grace.
I like the way you think.
I mean, if we get gold, I'm good with it.
Well, the other reason, primary reason of coming here is to freaking wreck the Sahagwin so they don't fucking attack the fucking island every couple of weeks.
Genocide, gotcha.
And as far as treasure, the last time we fought the Sahagwin, every single one of them had a cure moderate potion. So that's a start. Alright, well, assuming Avon eventually tells us to fucking go there, or I don't know if freaking first mate Bender's just gonna take over.
So, I guess I'll just go and get that out of the way. So, for dinner, Croup has his new bro kitchen mate catch some local fucking wildlife. And the dude manages to get some sort of like eel or something. And for some reason, come about dawn, or shortly before dawn, Bender, you're awoken by the officer on the watch. Says the captain has requested your presence. So you head over to the Avon's captain and you walk in, and it smells like vomit and depression.
A scent I know too well.
So you immediately notice that Avon is quite incapacitated by some sort of possible severe food poisoning, or also maybe just regular poisoning. But in either case, he's all pale, a lighter blue than normal.
I told you the reason why he's blue is because he has a cold.
And he's got a pail full of vomit next to him. So, in between heaving, he tells you that you're in charge of this expedition and don't let him down.
All right, let's get this train wreck on the road.
But don't forget the other dialogue option, which is to put Avon out of his misery.
Yeah, can he put up a fight?
Not at this point.
You could solo him, and he's essentially a CR7, so all that experience.
And he does have nice things.
He has so many
He
things.
doesn't have that fancy rapier.
And you would then be in command because you would have killed, because you're second in command and the commander would have died, so...
Oh my god, and I would be Lord Captain Commander Bender.
And I'm pretty sure Lady Agasta will not care about the fact that Haven died, because so far his track record is she's lost over a third of her guard and one of her closest friends. And she has no front door right now.
As entertaining as it would be to just murder the shit out of Avon.
It's a bunch of...
I think I'll put a pin on that.
Pinder's conscience is like... His entire shoulder is just filled with devils, all saying the same thing.
Yeah, all promoting mutiny.
It's all right. But you're in charge, so congratulations.
All right, I guess we'll just get ready to make sail and head to the mouth of the cove, as long as nobody has any pressing issues that need to get done before we head there.
Wait, one pressing issue. Damn it. Okay, I'm good.
So, speaking of that, so you go to make sure your crew is ready, or your compadres.
Pretty much.
And Caloris, his usual fucking obnoxiously cheery self. He's standing at the top of the stairs leading down to the hold. As each of the crew members comes out, he screams high five, fucking slaps him in the fucking arm or the face or whatever part of the body he get to the quickest. Like baseball, right?
Slap ass.
It just means you're doing good.
So the crew finishes coming out, and you notice that you don't see Eric yet.
Damn it,
And
Eric.
probably never will.
So you go downstairs, and you find him equally stricken, just like Avon, on his knees, fucking throwing up out one of the portholes, like some sort of uncivilized jungle beast.
I go, hey man, you're not looking too good. Here, let me take you somewhere safe that you can just get this out of you. It's gonna be all right.
Is it the bilges?
Yep.
Good.
Just throw him down the hatch.
You just nudge him.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna drag him to the hole and just kind of give him a little push.
You don't even touch him. You grab a boarding pike and kind of just hook him and just drag him down the pit.
What is that? Down a hole. Goodbye, Eric. Die alone in the bilges.
Die with your fucking map.
Ooh, can I steal the map?
I mean,
No, you don't want to go down the bilge, bro.
No, I mean before I throw him down.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I mean, we already know where it's at, so it's all good. Well, I definitely have. I show all the emotion that you would expect from me. Seeing a useless swab prove to be a useless swab, and I'm like, all right, well, Kayla, are you ready?
All day, every day.
Fantastic. All right, first mate Bender, we're ready when you are. I'll assume that you'll probably take whatever fucking water-breathing potions Avon ordered. Or else this would be a very short trip.
Yeah, probably.
He purchased enough from me to take care of all the non-water-breathing folk. And if AA Rick does return, he has his own freaking water-breathing potion.
Basically, I'm just going to come up to Ashira and just say, hey, the captain's indisposed. They'll be acting captain on this expedition. So I'm going to need all the potions that you were going to give him.
I had already given it to him, so, I mean, you can just take them.
All right. I'm sure he won't put up a fight.
Oh, I'm quite certain.
And if he does, we all saw it. I was acting in self-defense.
Obviously. He came at you with a gun. I know.
He's coming right at me.
Fuzzy gun! But yeah, once you get the potions, lead the way.
How many was it anyway?
There were... It was essentially 3 water-breathing potions, which was essentially 1 for each of you guys. Which, of course, you're going to have an extra because Darren didn't show up. And then any of the slipstream potions, that was pretty much based on you guys. So you have your 4 slipstream potions, and I don't remember if Dustin bought any.
Oh, actually, no, I think you already handed out the water-breathing potions because I already have mine in the description.
Oh, then there you go. Then
I'm just going to add another one.
Yeah, might as well go ahead, take Darren's. What's he going to do, summon a fucking hyena?
I mean, he could summon a crocodile,
Crocodile.
though I don't know how they do underwater.
They're all right.
I mean, like deep underwater.
Yeah, I don't know. He does have fucking, I think, octopus or squid for summoning underwater, but that doesn't matter right now.
And I assume none of my poisons are any good. Underwater.
Not really. As far as the last thing I heard from Wes about drinking potions, as long as you can breathe underwater, you can drink underwater. So
Yeah, I don't want to overcomplicate this shit with a bunch of bullshit.
yeah, with the potion sponge.
Yeah, like there's so much argument because there's no official ruling on it, and the stupid potion sponge item kind of leads people to believe that you can't drink underwater.
Right.
And so pretty much across the internet, there's like it's 50-50 split civil war over fucking can you or can't you fucking drink a potion underwater.
Right. Even though it's easily proven.
I just feel like it's two camps of like I want to be ultra realistic, and the other camp being I just want to have a good time.
Pretty much. It's usually how. Well, it's not. Well, it's the if you want to be ultra realistic, it's actually you can drink underwater. it's the rule of purists versus the want to have fun.
Yeah.
Because yeah, you can drink underwater. It's just a matter of literally putting your tongue on the freaking seal, and holding it upside down also helps.
I drink water underwater all the time whenever I go snorkeling. The water gets in the thingy and it goes straight into my mouth.
Yep.
And then into your lungs.
Yep.
And then I remember why going snorkeling.
Good shit.
I still don't understand how to snorkel at all. And
I'm
I've literally
really
lived
bad
by
at
the
it.
ocean for most of my
It's-
fucking childhood.
It's rough. I mean, you're breathing through a fucking tube. It's actually really tiring.
I just don't get in deep water if I can avoid it. So
I don't even
Yeah.
break the surface of the water.
Nah, too much surface tension.
I just bounce right off of it.
Your crew and your equipment there, Bender. You come across Kyrie, who is also stricken, but not by food poisoning, but by lack of will not wake the fuck up.
Oh man, I've seen this in one of them there picture books. I know what to do.
teabag?
Wait, is Kyrie a guy?
Kyrie's a girl.
No, woman.
Oh, never mind. And he's gone again.
Yeah, he said he'll be home around 10, which, I mean, we'll probably still be on, but man, that'll be 3 hours in.
Oh, wait, actually, you know what? I do know what to do.
Uh-oh.
I need a bucket and a rope so I can get some water from the bilges.
Without actually going into the bilges.
Exactly.
And
Actually, you know what? I think I know where there's a bucket of something pretty terrible.
Now you're thinking like a player. I like to think that Kyrie got sick because she cast so much fucking magic and tired herself out. Just got sick.
Oh. Still recovering from those arrow holes.
That too. You know, blood loss tends to make you a bit woozy.
Make sure you get some of whatever you're going to throw on her in the arrow holes. I 100% guarantee she will appreciate that.
Indeed.
Nothing like sepsis and wounds to make you better.
I mean, I could just have freaking, since Spiff has to stay behind, Spiff could just keep pecking at her face. Sure, she never gets any sleep.
Going
know
for
what?
the eyes.
If you could get Spiff to collect some, leeches or some shit.
That is terrifying, and I'm pretty sure Spiff is proficient in it. I know Spiff.
Kyrie wakes up covered in fucking vomit.
Vomit and leeches. And then
The sign hanging on her fucking hammock.
it's
Don't fucking fall asleep.
yeah, freaking Spiff's like on like a bedpost or whatever, and it's just doing the freaking Dark Souls dance.
Dick's tattooed all over her face.
Good times.
All right, now that our cheeky shenanigans are out of the way,
Right.
All right, yep. The ship is yours to command.
Heave to. Go the opposite
Yes.
way.
And all the
let's park that ship about here, right at the entrance
Okay.
of the cove.
all right. So you guys,
And also, I'll ask Ashir as a pilot,
All right.
as guest pilot.
Obviously, yeah. I'm not familiar with the ship or anything.
And you definitely don't have a better sailing than me.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
At this point, I have the highest sailing. Cahoon at one point had better than me, but now he's dead, so I guess it's now worse. Look at that. I'm like parallel parking.
all right. So you guys sail up and come to a stop right outside the cove.
Okay.
It looks like yesterday when you guys sailed by it. The water in there is just a deep indigo. There's hundreds, if not thousands, of little caves all around the inner edge. And the top is just a complete mess of vines and plant shit.
Well,
All the while, the sound of the stupid monkeys is still deafening as they swing through the trees, throw shit at each other, and rape each other, and do whatever the fuck monkeys do.
Fantastic. I want one.
get a pet monkey for all your pickpocketing needs.
It
Hell
wasn't
yeah.
wasn't
Partner
uncommon
in
for
crime.
pirate captains to have pet monkeys.
Yeah, I went with a soul-sucking demon bird instead.
And it's fucking terrifying.
All right. Is there any way of seeing how deep the inner part goes? I know you said there's like thousands of little tunnels along the edges.
Not really from out here. To get a better view, you'd have to go into the actual.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
And as far as I'm concerned, that sounds terrible.
Well, it's kind of our only option if we want to deal with the freaking Sahuagin. They are literally they're fishmen, unfortunately.
Yeah, but
If you have
bring
knowledge
your boat
nature,
in.
you could roll that to try to get a good estimate out of your knowledge bases.
What skill check?
Knowledge,
Nature?
All right, let's see what I got. Boop. 32.
All right, so you know that based on your experience with water, that for the hold to change the colors like that, it has to be at least 300 feet deep, if not further.
All right.
Ashira, it looks pretty fucking deep.
Yeah, like 300 feet deep.
Nerd.
Nerds.
I bet that cold water would wake Kyrie up.
Avon. Oh yeah, Avon.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to, wake her up so rudely, especially since now she's covered in leeches and vomit.
And having her soul sucked out, and her life force. I mean, who said that?
Yeah, that bird has been staring the shit out of her.
It's that evil eye. Going all with that Nevermore shit. All right. Well, do you wish to sail the ship over the over the hole and we dive in, or are we swimming there?
I'm like 50-50 on whether or not we should. Well, I mean, I don't think swimming in is probably a good idea, but I'm more 50-50 on whether we should take one of the longboats and dive in from like the middle, or check out one of the side caves.
So how for the side caves, Wes? Like, what's the shallowest one that's available? Is there any that are above ground or above water?
Oh, the ones I'm talking about are all above.
Oh, okay,
right?
gotcha.
So, and nothing I mentioned about that whole cove involved anything under the
Oh,
water.
gotcha. I thought that was being honeycombed in the hole. Gotcha.
No. The walls above ground and the cliffs, because the cliffs are between 40 and 70 feet high as they go around.
Okay.
Full
They're
of
just-
screaming, shit-throwing monkeys.
It's well, not the caves themselves aren't full, but the monkeys are all up in the trees
Yeah, I'm talking
along the
cliffs.
top of the
Yeah,
ridge.
yeah. Okay, so good news is we can just take a longboat towards one of those caves and see if that leads underwater, which is quite possible if they're connected. It's at least a safer option, assuming we don't get pinged with rocks or
Yeah.
shit.
Plus, I'd like to bring some rope, like a shitload of rope.
The fuck you need rope for?
Take your stupid fucking rope.
It's more of just, caves are pretty fucking complicated.
Do I have rope?
Or we don't know anything about these caves, just so we have some sort of, hey, this is the way we came.
I don't have any rope on me. I think Kaylor might have rope, but I usually have other options besides rope for climbing.
Kyler's like, nah, man, I
Bell
don't
rope.
rope.
I mean, you could grab whatever rope is on the ship and just load it into the little ship.
Yeah, all right, so it's a ship, right? And rope is just a part of the ship. So, like, how much rope are you trying to take?
You know what? I'm sure there'll be other ways of marking our path.
Okie dokie.
I'd rather not take apart our ship. Oh, wait. We're dragging
Yeah,
another
we have
ship.
plenty of rope. And that ship probably has rope too. I
What do you
mean,
think, Ashira?
if you want to take rope along, that's completely fine. I mean, rope's a bit heavy if you would count a bunch of coils of it, but I mean, we can take this at whatever pace we want. We're not exactly timed here.
Figure out some other way to mark which
Okay.
way we went.
I could cast light spells, and those last 70 minutes. So if I need to, I can put little markers as we go, but they will eventually wear off. So yeah, we got options.
Yeah, fuck the rope.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, let's just longboat in. As long as nobody has, again,
Well,
anything that they need.
It's all good. If we forget something important, we can always row back.
Also, should we bring...
He can stay in his
Eric?
hole. Actually, he can row. Fuck it. Well, actually, we already put him in the bilges. I don't exactly want to pull him out. we've
put him in the bilges.
we've made our choices. That's fine.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
we
like-
could use some rope to make a noose to pull him out.
Oh, great! Now we're freaking. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Eric is like that race that's like dark skin. I don't want. We probably should avoid this for right now.
Nah, man, he's straight up like
yeah.
Pathfinder.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever, man.
I mean,
I'm sort of like
Sort of robotish.
so who cares?
And I'm fucking evil witch. Go
Like, I
figure.
give a shit.
all right,
Goddamn
so
meatbags.
you guys gonna take any NPCs along with you?
you can
into
take,
this venture?
So yeah, Bender, there's a couple of named NPCs, but most of them are just bros, and the bros are in the Siren Song handout. How many people does it take to mana the longboat?
How many does it... How... Yeah.
It could fit up to. You have two sizes, 8 and a 12, so you could take the 12 one. It has a sail, so you technically don't really need anyone to man
Didn't
the
know that
oars,
longboat had
but it does
sail.
have
That's
oars if
amazing.
you so desire.
Well, there's 4 of us, so
Yep.
you can take an additional 4 or 8, depending on which boat you take. So
I'm gonna go with the 8 so that
Sounds
there's
good.
plenty of people to guard the boat when we come back.
Any particular people you want to grab, or do you wish to grab from the list of 47 bros?
I will be taking.
I think it got
actually,
removed
which
already.
bro already died?
I'll check. It was bro. I think it was the Obama one. Yeah, something like that. I think it's
Barack
been removed
Obama,
already.
Barack Obama.
Yeah, it's already been removed. So all of them that are in there are still alive and haven't died yet. Yep.
Excellent. I'll start choosing.
Now, if you were tempted to take any named NPCs along, I would. Since you've only got 3 worth taking, Sandara and Mila are the only ones of any really used to you.
Yeah.
And even then, Mila's ranged character.
Sindara is
so
probably your best bet if you
Nah,
are
she's
going to take a
taking
named
the boat.
NPC, since she is technically a healer. I think she's 5th level now.
Well, we don't have one of those, so yeah. I guess I'll give my other
Yeah,
breathing
that
potion
works
to her.
out.
all right.
Slipstreams.
And one of my.
No, she doesn't.
Because I assume she doesn't have a swim speed. So yeah, I'll give her a slipstream and a.
Okay. She
water
will take
breathing.
a portion of XP, but I'm
All right.
pretty sure you already knew that. That's why I figured. That's why I figured. I was just letting you know. It's been quite a while since Sindara's been on a major adventure. The last one she's been on involved a lot of dead Naga.
Yeah,
I need a break from this
vacation
friendship.
after that shit.
So we'll be taking
Yep.
7 bros to guard the boat.
7
A
bros
small
and then
boat.
the 5 of us. For those who don't know, if you're fighting underwater, you do half damage and suffer -2 to your attack if you're using anything besides a piercing weapon. So FYI. Yep.
Oh, fun times. Okay. Good to know.
Then again, if you have a swim speed and you have a natural weapon, I think you still get the full bonus.
No. you
Oh,
have
I
to-
see.
you have
Okay,
to
yeah,
actually
that's
have
what
the
the catch
aquatic
was.
subtype. So yeah, as long as Cowler has the
Right.
Eidolon on, because it's an aquatic Eidolon, then its
Break it.
natural attacks are fine. But if you were to
Right.
swap to like a normal weapon or
Yeah.
some shit like that,
I mean,
then
he has the boarding pike
totally
for
doesn't
repelling
matter.
anyway, so he does have a piercing weapon. And I'm not going to be able to hit anything anyway, so it doesn't matter if I if I have a blunt weapon. All right, I guess we'll row towards one of the closer little caves to pick from.
All right, so
I don't know if it actually matters that I made
All
my
right.
choices of bros, in case any of them die.
okay, all right. Well, I'll give you a little handout here.
That'll work.
Actually, I can just copy and paste it.
Copy paste.
All right.
Fidel Castro. Those are some good bros. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that is 7. I know, right?
Got some diversity
That's how
there,
to pick
man.
him.
Yeah, man. Trying to keep it as diverse as a Star Wars movie. Or should I say new Star Wars movie?
Dun dun dun.
All right, so you guys row out. to the first little beach right there, and so the first little cave there is about 10 feet off the ground, so it requires a little bit of climbing.
Got it.
Where was it?
It's 10 feet above off the ground, and we're in this section.
Okay. Then again, it would be kind of good to have the beachy area just to be able to defend the boat easier.
Yep. Guys, take the beach. But yeah,
It's not a very large beach.
so you're saying we've taken it over.
Yes.
Success. Congratulations on your first victory, Bender.
Thank you. I owe it all to me.
It's like taking an empty garrison.
All right, so give me one climb check each,
Okay, that's
or
athletics.
whoever's going up to the cave.
All right.
Yes, athletics.
Oh wait, you said my bane of my existence, didn't you? Oh well, I'll play this. I'll play your game. Well, Bender, take it easy. You're just starting.
I'll be pulling Ashira up with me.
Thank you. It's either that or I was gonna ride fucking Kalor.
I'm just glad I'm wasting all my rolls now.
That's why I've been trying to hit AA Rick. I've been wasting all my 5 rolls, so I don't have a repeat of what you guys did during the diplomacy or the interrogation.
I don't know what. I feel like the interrogation went well.
As well as it could be with those rolls.
I got my kill. I mean, I got mine.
Wes, do I need to...
All right, so
Go ahead.
Caller hangs back on the beach with the bros since the cave opening is pretty small. You guys get up there. Yeah, the recess runs about 15 feet back and then stops.
All right. I'll take a look around. Is search under perception now? I'm assuming it is.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll take a look around. Also, I'll use a light spell so I can see if it's too dark.
I was about to say.
Look at that
dark
natural one, guys.
shit.
It's still a 15.
So you hunt around for a bit and you don't find anything out of the ordinary, just regular cave stuff.
Okay.
Dirt, rocks, more dirt.
All clear here. Oh, actually, I'll check for, I'll see if I can find tracks or anything besides our own. 19 on survival.
Nope, nothing. You're probably the first people to step foot in this little cave in
Quite a while.
a long, long time.
Alright, so yeah, Bender, this place hasn't been used in a while, so this is a no-go.
Alright, on to the next then.
Onwards.
Is it upwards though?
I don't know. I'll find out when I fall off this fucking cliff.
So let's. Hope
Yes! 21! I did kill myself with falling again. I mean, actually, to be honest, I don't even need the climb. I could have just feather fall because I could do that at will now.
Alright, so you guys get down, around for the next nearest cave. There's another one off to the side. Probably about 15 feet up.
Works.
You can still get there with a climb
Single
check.
climb. Alright. Well, I already wasted my 20. Up, there you go. Can I just swim up it?
I mean, technically, you rolled higher than I did.
Alright, so you managed to get up in there.
Alright.
And this one goes back about 5 feet, then turns. You head in, and it dead ends. It turns after 5 feet. It kind of does a little S curve thing for another 10, 15 feet. Dead ends.
All right. There's my better perception. 34.
I spent about 15 minutes coming over it. Nothing but dirt and rocks.
Right. And just for posterity, well, this place has been obviously populated for, since 30 seconds ago by obviously like an elf, some monkish person, and some robot guy.
But who could
it be? All right, looks like another dead end. Only got 30 million other holes to go through.
We're gonna be here a while.
Well, let's Wes. This time I'm just gonna use Featherfall and just lightly land on the ground instead of climbing. I'll do a survival around the beach to see if there's any sort of tracks leading to any particular cave.
Nope, there are no real tracks on the beach at all.
How many more caves are in this beach area?
In your particular area, so they were looking in an area of about...
Yeah, each square is freaking 300 or 30 feet.
So we'll just talk about that area right there alone. Scattered from ground up the cliffs, close to 2 to 3 dozen.
Okay. Alright, well, Bender, there's only our tracks around here on the beach. Then again, I don't know if Sahagin would really care about standing around on the beach.
Yeah.
So.
It was a long shot, but,
But, I mean.
I guess we'll just have to swim out and do the thing.
I mean, unless I could find some other leads, I can't. I mean, I guess I could look at the entrances to see if anyone's watching us. 17 perception, Wes.
Besides the monkeys, you don't see anything. None of the caves stand out. You don't see anything. There's just so many of them.
Well, your call, Bender.
Go swimming then.
All right.
I'm gonna have the boat stay by the beach and have them on orders in case they get overwhelmed. Head back to the boat, our ship, and if they don't see anything, just keep an eye out for us coming back.
Hi,
Row
Captain.
out to get us.
All right, come along, Kaylor. We're gonna need your eyes.
Kaylor's like, "Woo! Back to my natural habitat."
The ocean.
Yes, the Broshan calls.
Let's see. I guess before you guys start popping potions, Kaylor and I can probably scout ahead because we don't actually need to use any potions to look around. And I can hold on to Kaylor.
Sounds good.
All right. Wes, I'll hold on to Kaylor since Kaylor's got the swim speed, and I have water.
Right.
I have water lung. He can breathe underwater, and I'll use. I don't know if Kaylor has cantrips, but I have light spells. So if we need to produce any lights to kind of scout out the water around here.
Let me see what he has.
Yeah, I'm not sure how summoners work.
Yeah, he does have cantrips. I did not give him light.
Okay, that's fine. I can cast light while holding on to him.
Yeah, he gets dark vision with the Eidolon, so I just skipped over it.
Yeah, I have low light vision, so that's why I have to pick it up. That's fine.
Alright,
yeah.
So he goes all fucking water on, and you grab onto his fucking shoulders like a little fucking kid. He dives down into the water.
Fucking weirdos.
King of the Brush.
It's like legs, like little Eidolon legs combined together to make like a giant water propeller.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. I'm just seeing like bubbles like and shit just go across my face.
Alright, so you guys dive down about 50 feet.
Okay.
And he stops to look around.
Right.
So it looks like the hole goes pretty fucking deep.
Mm-hmm.
At least a good 500 to 600 feet down.
Nice.
You told me 300.
Well, that's about an estimate I can get from based off the blue of the water. I relay that bubble by bubble as it just gets to the surface and reaches you. Alright, is there anything? Oh, go ahead.
So looking around the edges of the water below, there are still caves, but not nearly as many as above water.
I see.
They pockmark all around the inside of the cove, going down to about 400 feet. And after that, they just stop.
Okay, so they keep going down till about 400, and then they stop, and there's no more honeycombing the edges? Okay.
Yep. After 400 feet, it just looks really smooth. But it's hard to make out from this distance since everything gets progressively darker.
Right. Go straight into the Starlight Pit. Alright. Well, that's something to go off of. But we don't see any sort of movement or anything around any of the cave entrances that are around us.
Not from this distance.
Okay. Alright. Well, in this, I guess, this square area that or rectangle area they're in, how many caverns would be around underwater they'll look at?
Say within the first 100 feet from the surface,
right.
Probably about 15.
Yeah, still quite a bit.
Yeah, so you're smart enough to know that the prospect of combing through all of the caves above and below water combined
takes forever.
Could take months.
Yeah, it would take forever. I'll do a nature check on Sahagwin and see if there's any other details I could pick up about how they live. Nature. Boop. 30.
Well, you know enough about Sahagwin to know that if any of these cave networks underwater were more extensive than the ones you would see above water, then it would totally make sense as they live and operate out of the cove here. As to whether or not, or which caves would make the better caves, from here they all look kind of the same. So,
all right.
Some have smaller openings, some have bigger openings. It's just.
All right. Well, is there anything concerns about pressure if we go deeper?
Not really. All right, so up until about 300 feet, you're good. After 300 feet, you start to get cold. Fucking hypothermia can set in. The whole pressure thing, I'm just kind of washing to the side because it's just one more thing to track.
No problem. I'm just making sure I hit there's a human limit that I shouldn't be progressing to at least give myself some boundaries as far as searching is concerned.
Yeah, I'm willing to be like, look, if you can breathe water, or water breathing, then the pressure isn't a big deal.
All right, 1 second. All right, Kayla, let's search a bit deeper and see if we can find anything. And also, I'll send I'm gonna cast light on a copper coin and send it down to, and just let it drop and see if it can reveal anything as it falls down to the beyond the 400 limit.
All right.
I'll subtract that copper coin.
So you drop it, and it just keeps going and going and going and going and going and going. After the 4, you can still see it. The shade of the light seems to change a bit,
Right.
but it just keeps going all the way down until it becomes just a little speck on the bottom floor.
I didn't hear a sound. There's no bottom. Well, are Sahagwin like? Are they more active during daytime or nighttime? Anything like that?
No, not really. They're active when they're active. They're humanoid, so there's nothing ecological about them that makes them more disposition to one time or the other.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'll go ahead and search deeper with Kaylor and see if anything else stands out before we head back up.
All right, so you guys head deeper, drop down to about 100 meters.
Okay. Pretty much swapped numbers.
I said
Can we use
100
a
meters,
reroll?
like 100 feet.
Right.
So you get down to about 100 feet, and Kyler says, "Hey, look," and he points down over in that direction.
Right.
He says, "I think I see something kind of moving around the wall over there."
All right. I'll look in that direction, which that's freaking. What was it 50 times?
So you're about 50 feet away and 100.
Well, no. Each square is 30 feet on this map, so it'll be 300 feet away.
Quite a bit of ways.
So quite a bit of ways, but I'll do a perception anyway. See if I can see anything. Well, I'll pretty much see probably the same movement he does. But it does give us a starting point. Does it seem to be going the movement be heading in any sort of direction?
So basically, all you can tell is that you're looking at the caves and the wall itself,
Right.
or there's a patch at this distance. It's kind of really small, but you can notice it because the coloration is off, and it also seems to be bobbing up and down.
Okay. All right, Kaylor, take us back up. We'll report this to Bender.
All right, Captain.
That's acting Lord Captain Commander Bender.
I'm so glad I'm 100 feet down.
All right, so you guys head back up to the surface.
Right.
They pop out of the water. What do you?
Yep. So not much was around the area we're at, but we did spot some movement. Can't ping. Around this area, about 100 feet down.
Oh no, it was much further. You guys were 100 feet down. The discoloration
Right.
was closer to like 300 feet down.
Oh, yeah. So about 300 feet down, all the way around this area, give or take. So if we're going to do any searching, they'll hopefully narrow it down some, because searching all these caves is not going to happen.
Yeah, I agree.
So we can relocate the.
So you guys are talking, and
Oh, go ahead.
Sundara's like, didn't somebody find a fucking treasure map on that captain's back?
Oh, right.
Had some sort of like riddle or something?
Let's see if I have the riddle on me. It should be.
Oh wait, didn't we make that nerd make a copy of it?
All right, from Blue. That's misspelled. Blue Bright's embrace by the grave lady's prize. Tooth with the Dawnflower's first kiss climbed the captain's wayward orb to claim old king's hoard. I originally did a check, I think it was a geography or nature check for figuring out this particular area, but I don't know if there's any other things I can gather from this particular riddle. Does anything stand out, Sindara?
She's like, well, the Dawnflower is another name for Serene,
Right.
who is the god of
light and
dawn.
god of light and healing or something.
More associated with she's like, let me see. More associated with the sun, healing somewhat, freedom. But in this case, I think it seems like in the context of this riddle, it's has more to do with the actual dawn itself. If the dawn flower is the sun's first kiss would be
First line of
the
dawn.
first light of dawn.
What time is it right now?
It is probably close to like
Not
mid-morning.
dawn.
Not dawn.
Well, we could hole up here for a night and wait till dawn. Or, let's see. What side does the freaking sun rise? It's what? It's rise on west or east? There you go. I never remember that.
East.
Yep,
Rises
sounds about
in the
right.
east, sets in the west.
So, if it rises from
So, Caller's like,
Okay.
a blue. That's not blue bright.
Oh, that's
it's
why.
blue bite. Blue bite is He's like it's a nautical sailor's term for
right.
phenomenon like this
So
hole.
we're at the hole already. That's why I was confused. I was like, "That's not how you spell bite." All right. So we're already at the blue bite, and we need to see the Grave Lady's prize tooth. Is Grave Lady another freaking religion? Religion?
You can roll some
21.
religion and find out.
Yay,
Yeah,
for my
you can
one
find
rank
my
in knowledge
notes.
religion.
Alright, so the Grave Lady is the goddess of
Alright.
death, Pharasma. So her holy symbol is a skull with a gold tooth on it. So in this context, you could imagine that it refers
Right.
to some sort of golden tooth.
So while we're here on, while we're in this area, we need to be able to spy some sort of gold tooth, which could be either a landmark or, could be anything that's gold related or shaped. And if it's, let's see. Now I'm assuming this riddle's in order, so we're supposed to find this tooth before we actually worry about the dawn. It's either that or the dawn's supposed to reveal the tooth. And one rattles. 1 second.
And this is
So yeah, if the sun rises from the east, I mean, any of these land pieces of land that stick out could, I guess, be similar to a tooth. That, or we could be looking in the wrong place.
Well, the map, you probably have to get a good look at the map first.
Right.
Wherever Kyrie did with that.
Uh,
So
if I remember correctly,
The
I
map
stole
it-
the map from him.
we could assume you took it off of her while she was in her vomit-covered state.
why did Kyrie have the map? How do
So she's the one who fucking copied it. So
Oh, right. Gotcha.
I thought it was AAA Rick.
Yeah, I think it was. I think
nah, man, he was too busy running.
No, I mean after the it was after the interrogation. We had because we were like, oh wow, he's some special guy about maps. We can have him draw it.
Oh, I don't remember if he did it or not, but I do remember Kyrie saying she was going to make a copy of it.
Okay. I'm probably shocked
But yeah,
because
so somebody,
yeah, go ahead.
somebody did make a copy of the map.
Right.
So you're looking at it, and it does show this archipelago,
Right.
right? So, and it shows the cove here. So you mean you're certain you're in the right place?
Right.
Just somewhere out amongst all of those caves, there's one you need to go into, and that's what the riddle's for.
Right.
So looking at it, you can interpret enough. So you've found the blue bite.
Right.
You figured out what the tooth is,
Right.
and it is in order. So you can assume safely that you need the dawn's first light to reveal the tooth.
Okay. So we probably have to spend a night either here or at the ship until dawn's first light to possibly spot whatever is going to glimmer that will point out which of the million cave entrances we need to go through.
All right.
So where do you want to camp out? Do you want to camp out here or go back to the ship?
Probably better off. I don't know. I think we can spend the rest of the day before we make our decision just making a quick circle on the outside, just looking to see if there's anything.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
And then, I don't know. The ship's more defensible, but we might be better off on one of the beaches.
Yeah, I mean, Kayla and I don't require much sleep, so we can easily start rather early to make sure we don't miss whatever dawn light we're supposed to be getting.
And plus, we do have several bros.
We do.
To guard us.
We have lots of bros. All right, so where do you want to scout around?
Just along the edge.
Okay. All right, Wes, I guess we're going to be doing a little bit of scouting, and then to kind of pass the day, and then probably, are we going back to the ship, or where are we going, Bender?
I think we should head to the ship just so that they know what the fuck's going on.
Okay.
And then we can probably just head towards one of the bigger beaches.
All right.
And see if there's any caves behind it that we can hold up in.
Okay. You got it, Wes?
Yep, I got you.
All right.
All right, so you guys do a loop around before heading back to the ship. So you can say give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 perception checks each for intervals along the way.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Glad you got those out of the way.
Oh.
And of course, Dustin rolls all his good rolls right now.
Of course. Well, I got one not so good.
Alright, I'm going to update my notes.
But I think that one was offset by your 31, so somebody probably found something then.
Or we're really sure there's nothing in that area.
I should say something was found if anything was to be found.
Scrolling up.
All right, so you guys do a big circle around, and you don't notice anything immediately that stands out. Like a couple of them have larger holes, some of them have smaller holes. Some of them are partially hidden behind fucking jungle stuff. There's a lot of roots and stuff coming down. So it's a pretty big gamble. Like without stopping to actually inspect each cave, there's
Right.
no way to reliably tell if one would make a better suitable campsite than another.
Got it.
Of all the beaches, you can see that the southern one is the largest of them, but that's relatively speaking.
Okay. Well, got your info there, Bender.
Cool, and since I don't know how tides work in this game, I think we should probably hit up one of them caves.
All right.
Especially since they seem to be a little bit higher off the ground, so that we can get a good view.
Okay. All right, Wes, we'll take one of those caves that we have to climb up into to camp out for the night.
All right. So just out of curiosity, so what if you're sitting in this cave waiting to see the golden tooth that you're looking for, and what if it's above you?
Well, I was going to leave the cave before dawn, so I wasn't going to wait. I wasn't going to stay in there the entire time.
All right.
I mean, after I get my two,
All right. Yeah.
after me and Kayla get our
you
2
find
hours
a
of rest, we
suitable
can just literally look around.
All right, yeah. You guys find a suitable cave after about 2.5, 3 hours of looking. You find one that's about right here. You guys have to climb a bit out of the ways to get to it, but it is large enough to fit all of your camping party if you so desire.
Okay.
And we did this after we checked it, or head back to the ship, right?
Yeah, you go back to the ship. Let everybody know what's up.
Okay.
All right,
The
cool.
captain is still incapacitated, so they're like, hey, whatever.
Got 2 buckets now.
I guess it would be important to note who you're going to leave charge of the ship in your absence.
You got Crimson, Cogward, and Mila.
Crimson's still just kind of a thug. I wouldn't put him in charge of anything.
Then
Yeah.
Probably not Mila either.
definitely not Croup, because you'd probably be drunk.